Good morning, everyone. It's Helen here with Helen. Thanks for joining me this morning. Hopefully everybody's doing good and staying warm. Here in Casper, Wyoming, the weather is changing rapidly. In fact, it is getting frigid fast. I was just pumping gas a couple of minutes ago, and it is already a -2, and it's only 10:30 here in Casper. This morning when I woke up, it was 30 degrees. Of course, the wind was howling. It was like 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, but it was still 30. So now -2. So that will show you how fast the temperatures have dropped. Really, it's just been in like the last hour. This wasn't even supposed to happen until about noon. So it's actually early, but it's just going to continue to get colder and colder and colder. They're saying by tonight, -27 degrees. That's without the wind chill. With the wind chill, they're saying a -58 degrees, which I can't even imagine how cold that's going to be because I was just standing outside. I had my hat, big scarf, big coat, gloves. I was bundled up. I was out there for 2 minutes pumping $30 worth of gas. I got into my vehicle. My nose was numb. It was frozen. It was actually frozen. I had to defrost it on the heat. And I was just like, wow. So I can't even imagine what it's going to feel like when it's -20, 30, 40, 50 tonight. They're telling people to stay in tonight because it's supposed to be so dangerous. And obviously, if you have to go out, make sure you bundle up. You're only outside for a couple minutes because otherwise you're going to get frostbite. I don't even know why they have to remind us on this. It's actually silly, right? We should know this. Anything in the negatives, we should be like, I'm staying in, right? I mean, that would be common sense. But you know what? We're a glutton for punishment. You know, we've only known about the storm for a week. So we could have went and gotten food, water, gas. But we wait. And, you know, you already see people out there without their hats, without their gloves. You know, there's going to be some in shorts and t-shirts. You just know it. Hopefully not though, because being in the -2 just now, I was just like, whoo, it is cold. So by the time you get to -20, hopefully people are like, I am not going out there. That's what we're hoping for. So I know a lot of you are going to get hit with this here really soon. It's going to make its way across the states. And so I'm just giving you a little preview on what to expect. My video today was not going to be about weather, but I did want to touch base on what was going on here. I'm actually going to talk a little bit about YouTube because I got my year-end review on YouTube. So it was exciting. It shows you everything. And I was really happy because I love YouTube and I love all of you guys. I have a lot of new subscribers this year. My channel's actually grown in 2022. So just like, yes. And I can't wait to see what's going to happen for it in 2023. I'm going to come in with some new content, some new things. And so I'm really excited. I love to see what you guys are watching though. So to me, it was kind of like, there were a few surprises in there. Some I wasn't so surprised. And then there was a couple little surprises. I was just like, oh, that's really interesting. On my short videos, it was a lot of just outdoor stuff because that's really what I record on my short videos, right? So I'm either recording a rainbow or a cloud or a snowstorm. And so I wasn't super surprised by those videos being watched, but I am grateful that you do watch them. So thank you for that. But on my top 3 videos that have been watched this year, there was a couple in there that I was like, oh, okay. All right. The number 1 video that was watched, I was not surprised about at all. So drum roll, it was like, it was on acid reflux, coming off of PPI as possible. So that was your guys' favorite video of the year. I had so many people reaching out to me on that video. It's just like, I was so happy to be able to help you and to offer you that information. If you have not watched that video, go and watch it. There's a lot of information on acid reflux on that video. So that was a good video. I did hopefully touch base on a lot of different things, but going into 2023, I'm just going to make one video on acid reflux for you. Since that was your number 1 video that you watched, let's just do it again. I'm going to talk all things reflux. I'm going to talk about acid reflux. I'm going to talk about diet. I'm going to talk about surgeries. I'm going to talk about acid reflux medication, and I'm just going to condense it all into one. And we're just going to just start 2023 off healthy, and we're going to just talk about it. So I'm excited about that. And like I said, I've had a lot of people reach out to me. I hope I answered your questions. Please continue to reach out to me. I had one guy who reached out to me the other day, which I thought this was kind of funny because he said, you talk so fast. And I'm just like, oh, that was all he said. And I love it though, because I'm like, I do talk fast. I always have. My dad called me jabberjaws, motormouth, you know, so I come by that honestly. However, when I make my new video, maybe I'll try to slow it down a little bit for him, you know? And so I always appreciate it. I appreciate the feedback, the honest feedback. I love it. And so, but I also appreciate all of you who reached out to me, and I hope that you're doing better, feeling better. And if you're not, let's continue to work through this, continue to reach out to me, and I hopefully can continue to answer your questions. All right, number 2 video that you guys were watching, which I was a little surprised by this one. It was gastroparesis. Okay, so I think it was suffering from gastroparesis was the name of the video. So I'm going to make another video on that one in the new year for you. I'm going to go back and watch it. I'll touch base on some of the things I already talked about, but if I missed anything, I will try to add on to that. So that one was a little surprising because I didn't have quite as many people reaching out to me on the gastroparesis. However, I guess not so surprising in the sense that sometimes gastroparesis and reflux go hand in hand. So I'm kind of like, okay, maybe they're watching one and watching the other and kind of just going back and forth with those two. So that's interesting, but I will definitely make another video on gastroparesis going into the new year. And then third, last but not least, what to expect while going to Cancun, Mexico. 2022. You already know what to expect because you've already been there. I already know you traveled there. You traveled. Everybody was traveling. Everybody was ready to go, ready to roll. That's why you were all watching that video, is because you were wanting to go on vacation. So I hope it was an amazing time. Now you know what to expect. And if you haven't been there, just go. It's going to be the best trip ever. You're going to have an amazing time. So it's definitely time to go on vacation. Somewhere warm, somewhere tropical, but that was everybody's favorite video. And so not, I guess, super surprised about that because people love Cancun, Mexico. I will be going back in 2023. So I will get to give you guys another update on what to expect. I go down there every May, usually mid-May. And so we'll be back there mid-May and I'll make lots of videos. All right. We'll just talk lots of things about Cancun, places to eat. We'll talk about the weather. We'll talk about the airport traveling and all good stuff. And so be looking for that one too, going into 2023. But I just appreciate you. I thank you. I love that you're watching my channel, and I can't wait to make a lot more videos for you, some fresh content. So God bless, and I will definitely make another video going into Christmas as well. So have a great day. Stay safe. God bless. Bye.